The goal with charting is to separate the signal from the noise. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Gibraltar Stock Market Review and Forecast. I'm your host, Dr. BJ Love, and I'll be bringing you today's update. Here at Gibraltar, we use time-tested methods and indicators that helps us to navigate these markets with confidence, clarity, and calmness. The Dow Jones Industrial Average flirts with the new high. Gold and silver markets are experiencing significant positive activity. This is your report for January 30th, 2025. Now, the Dow Jones Industrial was on pace for a new record high before President Trump announced 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico to stop the flow of fentanyl, sending the major averages lower. The Dow Jones Industrial average still managed to gain 169 points and settled at 44,882. The S&P 500 added 31.86 points and closed at 6,071, while the Nasdaq picked up 49.43 points and finished at 19,682. The small cap Russell 2000 outperformed rather, jumping 1.07% and closing at 2,307. Now, breath, the heartbeat of the market, was positive. The VIX dropped 0.72 and closed at 15.84. And here we always reiterate that if that VIX, aka the fear gauge, if it remains below that threshold of 20, the market tends to grind higher, and that has been evident over the past year. Now, crude oil prices rose 41 cents and closed at $73.03 a barrel. Gold prices jumped $53.60 and finished at 2847 and 10 cents an ounce, 2,847 and 10 cents an ounce. Silver added another 26 cents and closed at $32.76 an ounce. Bitcoin closed the session at 105,120, and that is 2,000 points higher than yesterday. Now, today we are going to feature the precious metals here. We're going to talk about gold and silver and analyze it as well. Gold and silver markets are experiencing significant activity. Now, for the gold markets, we hit a record high. Gold has reached unprecedented levels. Analysts are now eyeing a $3,000 target for gold, citing factors such as it's a safe haven and the buying. It's a safe haven for buying, and the bullish charts are the bullish patterns in the chart. Now, for silver, silver prices have rallied. The surge in silver prices is attributed to increases in industrial demand. Investors are strongly favoring silver with significant flows into the silver trust and funds. And we're going to look at those right now in closer detail. But first, we're going to go into the charts, and then we're going to look at what we are invested in, and as we are tracking it now on a daily basis to see and to demonstrate the favor that these particular stocks have because of their relative strength and because of their strong fundamentals, and that is how we choose them here at Gibraltar. So we're going to begin with ET, one of our longest and strongest holdings, and this is Energy Transfer. And as you can see, for the past year, it has been really outperforming the market, starting at around $13.79. Now hit a new high last week of $21.45, and it pays us a 8% dividend. This is one of our favorite stocks that we have been holding, one of the longest ones that we'll be holding. Now for our AI stock, which is really, filling up the news, causing all kind of market reactions, and really growing by leaps and bounds. Our artificial intelligence stock is AI that we like and that we hold, or AIO. Now, this is a $25 stock right now, and it also pays a impressive 11% dividend. See, you get this kind of information here at Gibraltar that you probably do not get anywhere else for free. We also look at technology, which we follow the NASDAQ 100, and that is our ETF called QYLD. And see, instead of buying, the QQQ, which is now uh, over $500, we invest in the QYLD, and you see that same pattern, and has been a steady winner for us. We see that we during that market downturn in August, it has regained from 1591. Now it has regained its supremacy in the the price bars being above a rising moving average, even though it's been, really consolidating over the last 4 or 5 months. But it was up today 6 cents, and that pays us a 12% dividend. That is why we like this stock. We can get price appreciation and a added dividend to beef up our annual profits. And now we have our communication stock, which is DALN, Dallas News. And as you can see, over the past year, it has really done well. We track it every week. And as you can see, these price bars are above a rising moving average. That is what we promote here at Gibraltar. As long as the price is above the rising moving average, even though it may have a 1 week downturn, it usually bounces off and continues to go higher. So it started off the year way down here in that $3 range, which it started to peak out here in July, early August, and reached a high of almost $8. And right now is selling in at around $7, $6.94. So those are the stocks that we hold. So as we forecasted in the introduction, that we're going to look closely into silver and gold because they have really been hot over the past few weeks, or really just broke out this week. So we're going to look at gold, and the price of gold here, as we saw in the introduction, is right up around $2,850. As you can see, it hit a high of $2,859. Now, this is the weekly chart. And what we look at on a weekly chart, we look for these patterns. Again, these price bars, and they're being blue mean that there is positive momentum and they're above a rising moving average. And as you can see, the volume has been about average, and all of our supporting indicators are giving us a sign that gold has a high probability of continuing to rise in price. We can see that the relative strength is very strong that we like to see, and that gives up the advantage because gold has been outperforming the general market by a wide margin over the past year. Last year, the low was 19,996, about 2,000, and it has moved very good, about $800 per ounce more over the past year. Okay, now with that, we're going to look at silver. And silver has been a little bit slower than gold, but we can see momentum has picked up over the past week. We like the relative strength that we see that it has been outperforming the market over the past year. Last year, silver, was at $22 and got up to a high of 35, and right now it is flirting with that $33 level. This is a daily chart. If we look at that is a weekly chart. If we look at a daily chart, we can see the short-term momentum has really increased in silver, and silver is really starting to take shape, and we think we can get back to that $34 level here in the coming weeks with the momentum shift that we have. Even on the half-a-day chart, silver has really taken off, leveling off right now because it trades 24/7, and as you can see, it is still moving higher, having hit that high of 32.92. Now, within the silver and gold industry, there are some other stocks that we have identified as being strong contenders, some companies that are profiting more from the surge in silver and gold. And we're going to look at those in detail right now. Our first one is a company called KGC. Well, the symbol is KGC. Now, KGC is Kinross Gold. This is a $11 stock that has been showing very good price appreciation over the past 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, and it hit a high of $11.67. So if you want to rather invest in silver itself at that $31 level or gold itself at that almost $3,000 level, you can invest in companies that profit from the price increase in gold and silver, like KGC. I particularly like this one. It has strong fundamentals. It is technically strong, and it has a very good business model. And if we go to our Analyze tab here, it usually lets us know what they do. Kinross Corporation, together with its subsidiaries, engage in the acquisition, exploration, and development of gold properties, particularly in the United States. So that is a very good gold play that I like for a price of around $11.50. Now, the next one that we're going to look at in the gold and silver space, this is symbol HMY, and it is a major player in the gold space, Harmony Gold. And as you can see, over the past 2 weeks, it has really broken out of its trend. It was trending down for about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 12 weeks. And since the price of gold has started moving up, we got alerts in our Fisher Transform. We got alerts of a momentum shift in our MACD with price. These are the methods and indicators that I mentioned in the introduction that helps us to navigate these markets with confidence, clarity, and calmness. So this is one that I like. It's again, just like Kinross Gold, Harmony Gold is $11, $12 stock. Major player. If we go to our Analyze tab, we can see that it gives us that Harmony Gold is a company limited engages in exploration, extraction, processing of mineral properties in South Africa, Papua New Guinea, and Australia. All right, going to our next play. That this is a penny stock, so I like to give the large, the medium, the small, and the penny stocks. And this particular one is US. The symbol is USAS. Let's go USAS. And as you can see, over the past 3 weeks, it has broken out very well. Last year, this was a 19-cent stock. It has gotten as high as 54 cents. And you can see that is about a 300% return. Is now resting at around that 14 cents level. If you look at the daily stock, the daily trend, you can see that is very, very high. Got a high of 50 cents. It is right now consolidating and is constructing what I like to see, what I call a bull stack, and that is our channel that we like to see continuing to grow and expand as the price rises above that rising moving average on the weekly and the daily. So those are our silver plays for today. Right now, I want to wish everyone that every day and every way we get better and better. Every day and every way we grow more prosperous, successful, and victorious. And God's love continues to surround us and fold us and enwraps us, and we go forth in ever increasing prosperity and peace.